another porn bot responded to one of my YouTube videos.
All right.
How exciting.
Oh, man.
Told you, Steve, that's me.
That is not you, unless you
ever have...
By Alexis Bailey. OMG, exactly what I needed. A string of Japanese characters and then a link to a porn virus site.
You have to decode it.
I can't decode
Still
your
waiting on
heart,
Dan,
you know?
Man. I've got one of those farts I don't trust.
Ooh.
I had to pee real bad, and I was like, nope, I'm not letting that out.
Not today, Satan.
Not today.
You know, that's
I
one
can't
of the
decode
things
your fart.
I think that's more convenient for ladies is y'all are already sitting down if you have to pee and then you have to poop.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
we have
absolutely.
to like switch gears and like move from standing to sitting. You know?
That's why they
So
put
just sit.
the drain in the middle of the
Fine,
floor
yeah.
in case you
Yeah.
have to take an emergency poop at the urinal. You just flip it around.
The urinal shower?
Keep going.
There you go. Okay. I've been thinking about this wrong my whole life.
Window
Welcome to Surinal.com,
to the
where you can take a shower,
Urinal.
till
you
the
can take a
sweat
shit, and just mush it down through the
drips down
the
my
drain with your
Could just
toes.
sit.
The urinal. The urinal is my favorite ninja weapon.
Oh, skeet, skeet,
I'm talking about
goddamn.
sneak attack sharks coming up on you. Not the like you're prepared and you don't sit down. But like
With the Surinal, you're always prepared. Strip naked, walk in, turn on the water.
3, 6, 9, damn.
you can be naked in a bathroom in Florida, and it's not illegal.
Anybody
know
in
that.
chat? Anybody in chat who doesn't know already, if you follow us and you don't subscribe to us, and you've been wanting to get your knuckles on some of them sweet botched emotes, we now have follower emotes. All you have to do is follow us, and you get access to those beautiful 4 emotes.
Fuck yeah, we do.
That I just put in the chat.
And more in the
Tell a
Discord.
friend.
Didn't you make a Jenna one?
Yeah, but she is sub only because she is worth money.
Oh, she.
Unlike
Oh,
you
Mooshy,
and me
she's worth it.
and Moosh. And
Moosh, baby, she's worth it.
I don't know how to work Twitch. I had no emotes, but I don't know how to work them. I'm just like, tough luck, y'all. Just tune in.
Oh,
I don't
man.
know what you want.
You
from
got to
me.
watch Steve stream sometime. It's fucking magical. He's got a kiss cam. He's got like hand-drawn neon green, I'll be right back signs.
like a fucking
It's
kindergartner.
so fucking good.
when I sign off, it says Steve is dead.
That's pretty good.
I'm just going to steal all your stuff, but then do it while I'm streaming TFT and become cool.
Sonata, send me one in the or request one in the Botched Discord, and I will make a Botched Discord emote for you.
Check out my sick D&D hat that I got. What? Where's the
I just turned it off for the last stream, Beam, because I was trying to make emotes, and I wasn't trying to have y'all send me to horny jail every fucking 5 seconds.
Someone told me long ago.
There's a calm before the storm. I know.
It's been coming for some time. When it's over, slowly see.
I don't know the words past that.
Till the rains a sunny day. I know.
Well,
Shining down like water.
Water.
Da dun dun da dun.
I wanna know.
Have you
Have you ever seen the moosh?
I want to
I
know.
wanna know.
Have you
Have you ever
seen
seen
the
the
moosh
moosh?
coming down?
Down.
Sunny day.
day.
Everybody's
Those are not-
singing a different voice.
Those are not the right chords. You went minor when you should have gone major.
You bitch! You goddamn bitch!
Sunny day. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Moosh.
Moosh.
Oh no, Bean and a girl listened
Slamming
to this
that
song
CCR.
together a long time ago.
oh no.
In a Musha key. Yeah, no.
They drove up to Moosher's Lane.
Moosh around a little bit, you know.
They mooshed out in the car.
Pull it out, moosh around just a little bit.
He got
50
to
Cent
second
song.
moosh.
It's good. A lot of 50 Cent at the bar I work at.
Didn't use protection. She got mooshed up.
So she had to get a moosh morsh.
No.
A mooshkin. No.
No,
They
Moosh
have a
Martian.
Previously,
Oh, we didn't even start recording.
Welcome
yet.
Haven't even
back.
started.
All right, you guys ready to start?
ready to shart.
Well, it's
Yes.
different.
Ready? I already did.
Well, you live in your house by yourself.
I mean,
Lucky son of a
there's
bitch.
there's raccoons.
You're engaged. She can't go anywhere. It's fine. She has to just deal with it.
I am ready.
Okay. I'm going to hit the button in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Uno.
This track is clean. Okay. We're going to do the thing where we clap. So everybody clap. And I say 3, 2, 1. We then clap.
3,
So
2, 1, 3, 3, 3, 3.
Clap so fucking loud as my first
3,
ear jumps
2, 1. Sure. I hope it's right.
That was wet. Fright tusk.
Damn.
Technically, everything that comes out of your throat is wet.
Maybe. What if you're coughing up sand?
If you're lucky, everything that goes into
Or
it is wet.
flour?
Or cinnamon.
Well, it has to pass through your mouth.
like the wolf in fucking King Arthur.
I was thinking the tofu lion from Futurama.
Also good. Also good.
I don't know. Any of these things.
Don't Ross
Learn the
Jurassic
memes,
Park.
Dennis.
So sad.
Previously on Botched.
Oh, so sorry, Charlie. Oh God.
CCR.
It's a pretty gaping gash you got there, Charlie.
That's cut.
No.
Save some of Charlie's blood. We'll mix it in with the dillo bait.
Welcome back, listeners, to the 17th episode of our 6th season. Thanks so much for tuning in. We are going to start where we left off last time, as some of the group is still milling about pulling the gators out of the water, while Boof and Charlie have turned to go back to the truck, only to find that there are a few dozen green-robed and hooded individuals just standing there, creepily staring at them.
We left all our guns over there.
Not all,
Some of them are in boxes, so it's fine.
and they're just standing there, not moving.
Boof, you know these guys?
I just yell,
Alright.
"Get away from that car!"
We
I
don't
heard
want
about
any.
these people.
You take the fob out and you lock it.
I heard about these people. They're a cultish, post-apocalyptic organization known as Followers of the Chunk Apocalypse.
No.
They're friends.
Long
They're friendly.
moosh.
Okay.
Hello.
Right now.
I'm gonna put Charlie on the grounds, and I'm gonna take out my binoculars,
They're less than 100 feet away.
and I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look at them.
You're going to look at them through the other end so they look like they're further away?
Well, I remember I only got one good eye.
Okay.
How are you still alive?
The other one is like
Milky?
4-day-old milk.
Lumpy?
No, it's sloshy.
It's like when you drink too much liquid.
And you
Remember,
can feel,
you could feel it
in
and
your
hear it
belly.
sloshing
But that's
around,
like
but your
my
eye.
Yeah.
Other people can hear it when
What
you
do
move
I
your head.
see?
What I just described to you.
But do they got mold on them?
No, but their robes are the color of mold.
Ooh,
Okay.
seems like a good idea.
Is there one that looks like they're more
He's got like a
meaner,
gold crest.
like a leader?
A grander one than others.
Yeah.
They all look the same.
I'm gonna pick Charlie back up and kind of put her closer to the car so she's a little bit out of sight.
Some of the heights are a little
Ow.
different, but what do you mean put them closer to the car?
I'm gonna put her closer to the car and drop off some
What? They're all around the car.
around the car.
Yeah, like when you went to turn to go towards the car, they're all there at the car.
Okay, they're around our car.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought they
Siphoned
were
in our
on-
gas.
Yeah.
Okay.
We smelled the gasoline from miles
So
away.
then I'm gonna put Charlie down and then just give her some Band-Aids and some antiseptics and whatnot.
You just got a bullet wound.
Harold.
Can you give her band-aids?
Yeah.
That's all you
Harold.
need.
And a spear wound.
As you're doing that, you notice that the entire group, in perfect unison, takes one step forward. Shung.
Harold,
They stop.
set off the panic alarm on the car. See if it'll spook him.
If I have one, I do it.
Sure, I'll say that it has one. So let's just say,
Our
blip,
warthog.
blip, 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 blip. It does not appear to phase them in the slightest.
I'm going to pick Charlie back up and take one step back and
Ow.
wait for my friends to did you say ow?
They
Yeah.
You're
take
not afraid of my technology,
they
like I
take
was hoping.
they take another step forward
We
in
did.
unison.
Another
again.
step back.
Shunk.
Already
They're
my
not
hunting
moving as you move.
Just
They're
like that.
walking.
When I move, they move.
They don't.
Not just like that.
If you take a left, they take a right. You take a right, they take a left.
Try dipping.
Like a dance.
See if they dip.
Don't dip.
Tootsie roll.
You dip, I dip, we dip.
So I'll say that
Put your hand up on their hip.
they end up
on
taking.
Charlie's hip.
Don't let the backbone slip.
I'll say they end up taking like one or two more steps towards you in the course of time that it takes you to just go back to the group. So you're all together on the dock.
Hey,
Hey,
weirdos.
You guys talk to.
They're
talk.
about 75 feet away.
You guys talk to them. I'm gonna try to get this bullet out of Charlie's leg, and,
Oh, it
and
went through.
Oh, it went the
It
whole way
went
through.
through.
I'm gonna patch her up good. Then
Yeah.
Feaster assists.
I'm a doctor.
Oh, okay.
We
go
got an
get
extra
it,
gator. Do y'all want some gator?
Are you talking to them?
Yeah,
I'm
you
talking to- I'm
offering
talking to
it.
the
You're
hooded
offering
figure.
them our
They
gator.
when you speak directly towards them, you sort of just hear like a low humming chanting noise.
I'm sorry, I don't speak Gregorian chant. I speak English. Do you English?
And they just keep on doing this low humming chant.
Feaster, could you pass me your weapon?
Ooga chuck.
Hold on. As they're facing the group, and I'm working on Charlie, I got a 22
Stop.
to
bleeding?
to
Yeah.
bandage her up, but I'm also watching the water
Sure.
to see if there's any kind of movement coming out of the water.
I mean, there's movement in the water, but not near you. It's like off out in the. I mean, there's plenty of gators in the water,
Gator blood scares gators. That's what I
but
heard.
not too many.
Not like an elder god of the swamp
No,
gonna come rise up.
like Yig.
Sure.
Sure.
Fred.
A needy snake god that's like, why haven't you called?
I remember him. He's annoying.
So no, I mean, you see plenty of gators in the water, but you don't see any of them making a move towards your group.
Yeah,
Okay.
Feaster passes one of the Desert Eagles to William
Okay.
and draws the other one.
I'm gonna take aim at what the largest one, the most intimidating one. He's probably the leader.
Okay.
Do you speak now? Because this thing, it talks real loud.
Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga.
Very well.
I feel like
I fire a warning shot into the air.
So the chanting just gets louder. Roll me a You know what? Hold on one second.
Hold on, there's saying
Intimidation check?
Ooga Chaka.
Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga.
I can't
stop this feeling
Feeling
deep
inside of me.
William,
Yes,
roll a perception check.
I do that. I receive a 15.
You notice a sharp pinch to the side of your neck. When you reach up, it feels as though there's a very large dart sticking.
got a dart.
You got a fucking dart in your neck.
I believe I've been tranquilized.
Roll
I feel great.
me a con save with disadvantage.
I can do that. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's not a 1. That's a 10, sir.
You are very
strong.
drowsy. You don't pass out, but you are very drowsy.
Guys, I feel like I've taken 20 Benadryl.
Wait, they have drugs?
I just antihistamine. My sinuses are very clear.
I'll say that the rest of you see him clutching his neck and wobbling around speaking nonsense while the rest of that group out there takes another step closer and they just keep chanting louder. Ooga chaka.
Can I look at the horizon, where the projectile path of the dart with my binoculars?
I mean, an intelligence check to be able to trace it. Trace
Tracy.
dart.
13.
You're pretty sure that it came in general from the wooded area that's way off to the right of where he is.
I'm gonna look with my binoculars.
I would like to look with
Perception.
my scope on my rifle while he's looking with his
Okay.
binoculars.
Perception.
Do I get advantage since I'm using binoculars?
You get a +2.
Take it.
Dig it.
19.
Okay. You definitely spot a group of individuals
shit.
with like rifles in the woods.
Oh, that's a lot.
Looks to be like 5 or 6 with rifles pointed at the group. One is reloading.
Everybody
a dart.
move. I want to shoot one of them.
Uh-oh. I know that guy.
He shot at us first. They drew first blood.
I think technically Feaster drew first blood.
Well, Feaster didn't shoot.
It was
nobody.
mine, so it
Yeah.
doesn't count, I guess.
I shot
Technically,
a
the
lead.
gator
the
drew
first of
blood.
the total blood. They drew
Sure.
blood.
I
This
ain't
is
got
a new
time
encounter.
to bleed.
That's a secondary bloodletting. This is a new bloodletting.
Okay.
In this particular blood, they drew first.
Don't worry, the dart slowed down the histamine response.
I'll
Means
say-
less bleeding.
Roll, William, roll me another con save with disadvantage.
I'll do that, boys in the head. I roll this a 16.
You know what? You don't get any sleep here.
Yeah, you've
I'm
probably faced it
rallying. I think I can ride this into like an ecstasy thing. And we'll put on a strobe light and give us some glow sticks.
You're swaying a bit, but you are not going down. You refuse
I feel
to
good
drop.
now. I might have permanent depression later, but right now I want to lick something.
If he starts getting naked,
Is
we're
that why I'm
leaving him
depressed?
behind.
Okay.
All the ecstasy I
I'm
did
really
last week.
thirsty.
So roll me initiative.
Everybody?
Sure.
27.
Oh,
That's
Aye.
big. 23 for Feaster. I was excited about that, but 27's a lot.
Would you say Feaster?
23.
19.
How the fuck do you get a 27 initiative?
I have
level
a
6.
feat that gives me +5. Yeah, and I'm level 6.
Oh.
Would you say
19.
19? Charlie.
17.
17. And then what'd you get, William? Or no.
Oh,
Yeah, William.
21.
21?
Wait, doesn't he have disadvantage because he's dark?
Time has slowed down for me, so I perceive it very slowly, and I can
It's like
react
taking
quickly.
slow-mo?
No, he has 100 cups of coffee in him.
Yeah.
Sure.
Potato.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
All right. First up will be Harold.
Yeah, I'm going to fire a shot.
Okay.
They've been using non-lethal, though. Maybe you don't want to...
I'm going to fire a shot at their feet.
Their feet.
Just to get a warning shot, so to speak.
Okay.
Go on, get.
Because I don't get on out of here.
Go
now.
shit.
I mean, like, bro, you've got Impervigator. You could dive into the
It's
gator
time
suit.
for Impervigator. It's time for Impervigator.
Yeah, I don't have it all equipped
You
yet.
could just like throw it in front of you.
Are they heavy?
It's like a fox scarf, but it's you use the gator.
I apologize for getting this entire campaign killed. 15.
Yeah. You shoot the ground
Yeah.
in front of him.
Yeah, right in front of them, like
A loud rifle shot.
threatening.
Which causes that ooga chugga to get louder.
There's enough gator for all.
I should have killed him.
Feaster.
Shit. I'm going to reach into my belt pouch.
Okay.
I got a 1.
Okay.
Why are you rolling again?
They shift every
Oh,
time.
Shit.
Yeah, they're never the same. You
Okay.
never remember what's what.
Yeah.
So it's a grenade.
That's really what I wanted. I pull the pin and just walk into the group that's chanting.
So you're moving towards
Yeah.
them.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't dart me.
Okay.
That's
so
clever.
So you walk towards their group. Okay. They seem completely calm.
I start chanting with them.
All right. Sure.
And I chew on one of my recreational drugs. I roll.
Which one?
I rolled a 5.
Which recreation?
He has a
drug?
chart for it.
Okay.
I eat 2 milligrams of Xanax.
What does that do?
I'm real,
Mellows
Makes
him
you
out.
real
tired.
mellow.
Yeah.
Don't care about this grenade at all.
Zero
so
panic.
would you just drop it then if you don't care?
No. I'm just not worried. I'm not shaking.
Self-preservation
Okay.
doesn't disappear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just-
I'm just checking. I don't know. All right. So then that's what you're doing. You've walked into the crowd, or they're actually far enough away. You're about 15 feet in front of them
Well, I got.
because you're walking double pace.
Okay.
It was they were 70, or no, they moved forward. So I'd say they were 60. So I'd say you'd be right on top of them at that point.
Yeah. I'm just getting right next to him.
Yeah. So
Hey.
you're standing right in
Hey,
front
I'm
of them,
Mike.
holding a grenade out.
Would you like to say anything to the microphone? I point the grenade towards them.
All right. Then it'll be William.
You're holding it out.
No,
So
I
what
just
if
have it. I just have it.
They take a 50 cal sniper rifle to your wrist, so
No,
like,
no.
you just drop your hand drops off.
Well, then
but,
it
like,
kills their friends.
What's called a hand grenade. so-
Oh, okay, yeah. I bless it. Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
I've felt like this since the feds mistook me for an escaped lion.
Roll me another con save
I
Double
fucking,
disadvantage.
with double disadvantage. No, it's just a disadvantage.
oh, that's gonna be a 15.
You know,
He's
he's
strong.
just hanging in there.
I'm filled with the power of chunk.
If you can get through enough successful things, it'll wear off and you won't pass out.
Oh, my heart was replaced with that of a female baboon in heat when I was 14.
But you're
This thing pumps like a champion.
all right. What are you doing aside from babbling about baboons?
I clearly recognize these motherfuckers in greed as feds. They're the same ones from the Kent State video. And I'm gonna,
Don't tase me!
I'm gonna take aim at him.
Take aim.
Oh,
Oh God.
natural 20.
You have disadvantage.
Oh, another natural 20. You wait.
You just
Oh, that's only a red non-natural 20.
okay. You're gonna hit.
Okay, what's the damage?
Where are you shooting?
What are you shooting?
My Desert Eagle.
Deagle? What did I say was 3d6, 46?
40. Well, at the range for a gator.
Oh yeah.
'Cause we were
so
point blank,
This
yeah.
distance is probably 2d6.
2d6 or 50 AE, slow ass cartridge.
And also because you're drugged.
Let's do this 12
Okay,
damage.
12 damage.
Let's shoot him in his body.
You shoot him right in the chest
Who?
with some random one of the members in the like
Chanty
Center
group?
the
mass.
chanty group. One randomly
Thank
gets shot
God
in
it
the
wasn't
chest.
Feaster. All right.
And,
Try to chant with only one lung, motherfucker.
and it looks as though that person just they get shot in the chest. They reflexive just grab their chest, but they just fall over dead. The chanting gets louder and louder. As you've done that.
Are they wearing hoods or just robes?
Robes and hoods. So you can't see any facial features.
What about the one that got shot?
He fell face down in
Oh,
the room.
of course he did.
That's my robe now.
Laying face down on the ground.
It's me.
Charlie. Oh, no, yeah, you. Sorry. Boof.
Is Charlie done being patched?
I'll say, yeah, you patched her up with your
All right.
bandages and you just stuffed
What?
gauze in the wound.
Some Tinactin.
Give it a good
How much?
slap.
Do you?
Give it your back out there on that field.
It hurts a lot when he slaps your open, gaping wound.
It's not open anymore.
Well, your gaping wound.
Your bandaged
Yeah.
wound.
Your
how
bandaged
far
gaping
away
wound.
is that fallen?
How-
Pain scream, please.
60 feet away?
Come on.
What about a Wilhelm scream?
I'm gonna take one of these swamp rocks and throw it at one of them.
Okay.
You skipping stones now?
Throwing a rock.
I ain't got nothing else.
You got your mace?
I'm 60
60
feet away, so he was.
You can throw it at him, though.
I'm gonna throw a swamp rock at one of these guys.
Okay. Throw a rock. It's just slimy and smooth.
So blunt force damage.
Yeah.
16
It's going to hit.
D6.
Yeah. D4.
Damn it. All right. Plus rock,
Plus strength.
Yeah.
Nice.
8 damage.
Yeah, it looks like it hits one of the robed individuals in the head. They don't move at all when it hits them in the head. I mean, aside from like just the force making their head move backwards, but they go right back to their position of chanting.
We're in swamp games. I know this.
These are witches. I've seen them before.
Goddamn witches. Charlie,
Swamp witches.
Swamp witch.
what are you doing?
How many points did I heal?
For the bandage, I'll give you a D6.
You still got Percocets, babe. Wait, I'm not Jeff.
6.
Sorry.
I heard Jeff. All right.
Telling you about the drugs in your delirium.
Take the drugs, babe.
I think Charlie is just going to try and stand up, and that's about it.
Okay. It hurts a lot,
Yeah.
but you do stand up. But it
Drugs.
hurts a
Drugs.
lot.
I gave her
Drugs.
painkillers
Drugs.
as well.
Yeah, they don't kick in instantaneously, do they?
Well, if she
Once you can
crushes
snort 'em,
them and,
yeah.
I mean, I'm
snorts 'em up.
bleeding a lot.
Crush
so
them
they
and
kick
shove
in
them
pretty
directly
quickly.
into the wound.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's instead of gauze, I put painkillers in there.
Just a wad of painkillers.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Her pupils.
Slow
One pill
act.
at a time into the tiny hole of in the.
Yeah.
There you go.
Shit's hitting good.
It
Little
just
does-
falls
Bad
out the other
I was going to say,
side.
little they know, it falls out the other side.
No.
That's why I
Oh, no.
gauzed up the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Like a
Okay.
Centrum multivitamin.
So then,
Centra.
Strong enough for a man. Silver enough for a woman.
That's a lot of
Lot of
dice.
I'm just rolling all their attacks at once.
Don't you dart feaster. I got a grenade. And I'm resistant to drugs.
Jesus, I don't really fucking know. Does anybody have an AC under or above 14?
Yes.
Okay.
Feasters is 15.
No.
That's a missing. Oh, okay. So each of you gets hit with a dart in the neck. Thump, thump, thump,
There's-
thump. Even
Give me
Feaster.
another
Is that
dart?
why you asked what my AC was?
Well, I miscounted. I was like, oh, wait, there's only 5 of you, and one of you already got hit.
2
So.
darts is excessive.
I hope his heart doesn't stop. Roll for it.
They didn't
Did
dart.
you know
They didn't
there
dart
are
William
baboons?
again. They darted everybody else. So everybody
a
else roll me
baboon.
a con save.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I get
With
advantage for
disadvantage.
drugs, though.
You're
A baboon's heart
Yeah.
has 5 chambers.
So just regular roll?
just regular roll.
Fuck. 11.
You are very, very drowsy.
7.
You pass out.
Yep.
Thump.
Wait, what's the disadvantage again? Just the
Roll
number
2
without
D20s?
modifiers?
No, you roll 2
Oh, okay.
d20s and take the worst,
But then still add
That's
your
what-
modifier.
but you still add your modifiers.
That's what I thought it might be. I got a 9.
You are very, very, very drowsy. Where you're
Can't
super loopy. Everything is very blurry and moving around a lot. It's just a rough time right now.
How?
What'd
Did
you
we
get?
all have disadvantage?
Yes.
Fuck.
Unless you do a lot of drugs like Feaster, in which case you get.
Never mind. I got 2 nat 20s.
Boom. You actually
Oh, this makes me feel
Wasted them
better.
all.
feel completely fine. You pull the dart out and you're like, didn't even notice it.
It didn't engage.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just
the
so hopped up on
you
pain
look at
pills.
the
I'm like,
plunger just
I don't
didn't
give a fuck.
just didn't go the whole way through. Oh, whoops.
He
That's
went
the
through the hole
advantage
in her
of
leg.
working in the lumber industry.
Everybody keeps shooting at her leg for some reason.
You ain't seen what my Uncle Ray Ray can do on fucking tranquilizers. Let's go, boys.
Okay.
Woo!
Woo!
Runs in the blood.
So then it'll be the other robed figures who will move towards Feaster and surround Feaster.
Get closer. Good
Yeah.
idea.
And they're all putting their hands on, like, gently onto the grenade as they keep going. Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga,
I
ooga.
can't stop this feeling.
I can't stop this poison.
Deep
Deep
inside my
me.
veins.
And the rest of the group is just moving over. So, like, they've moved over Boof. So you don't even see Boof anymore. And
I have blue Swede tapes in the car.
so they just they're just moving towards your group while continuing to chant. Although the Ooga Chucka has gotten a little fainter and a little fainter.
I think you have the ability to save everybody right now, Mr. Feaster.
I do.
You look out upon the swamp, and it's it's like a halo, but the head of Peebers is out there.
Feaster, don't do it. I got like 6 bullets left as they stand in a line.
It is only up to you.
I go.
Well, right now it's Harold's turn. Harold, you No, you didn't. Did you pass out? Harold?
No, he's very.
No, I'm
very
still
tired.
standing.
Phasing.
I
roll-
got my rifle.
Roll me another con save with disadvantage.
Meh. 9.
It's so hard. That rifle's getting so heavy. And so are your eyes.
No.
They're just getting so
Hey,
heavy.
if the rifle dips into the ground, you need to like unload it and clear obstructions using a rod. Via the safety
Okay.
course I just took.
I was like, what is he talking about right now? Okay. So
Good
But
to
first,
know.
point it in a safe direction.
sure. So
Towards
you're
the school.
you're not passed out. So what are you doing?
I was gonna try to shoot at him.
Sure, with disadvantage.
They're all crowded around Feaster.
No, he's shooting on the ones in the woods.
Oh yeah, that's where
Are,
he was
are you
shooting.
shooting
That's
at the
where-
ones in the woods or
That
the
is
crowd?
where he shot the ground.
Yeah, I was shooting at the ones that were I was threatening them earlier.
All right.
All right.
Which was the ones in the woods. We'll be clear.
Oh snap!
Shoot into the
18.
woods. Into
With
the...
disadvantage?
Yeah,
Wow, good job. Yeah, it's definitely gonna hit. Roll your damage.
yeah. Take
He's-
that. You
He's
bunch of
hunted on
butts.
drugs before.
Sick, bro.
I only hunt
This is
deer
how
on hard drugs.
This is my first rodeo.
It's more sportsman-like.
Because I
12
also
damage.
dope up the deers. Deer.
Dope.
Well,
a deer,
dope.
a female deer.
Dope.
Shoot.
Fuck, I
I
go-
brought a bucket full of drugs.
He laced the deer corn with PCP.
Oh no!
God.
What was the
They're so strong.
I didn't know your pupils are the size of dinner plates, man.
what was the damage you rolled?
Oh, this is 12.
Okay. You can't really tell, but it seems like you possibly killed one of them. Hard to say with your blurry vision.
Got him.
With your double vision.
Got him.
Double vision.
Tunnel vision.
Tunnel.
I think I hit at least
asleep.
3 of them.
And you
I hit at least 3 of them. They're dead.
Feaster.
Mr. Peebers?
Yes, it is I, Feaster.
Do you remember when we used to play fetch?
I have a vague familiarity on that game.
I tossed the grenade
Fetch.
to the water to where I see the halo face of Mr. Peebers. We're grenade fishing for gators. They said you said they were gently.
Holding on to you, yeah.
Gently.
Roll me con save with disadvantage.
But regular because I'm
Oh,
Mike
yeah,
Feaster.
regular.
So
Sorry,
I
sorry.
got a 12.
Okay, you're a very
con.
sleepy boy.
Sleepy. And then I'm just going to lob it towards the water.
Okay.
Well, it's a nat 20 unless I have disadvantage.
Toss it in the water.
I feel like maybe there were more gators coming towards and I just like
It would have been
All
better
the fish.
if you did it towards the woods.
So you toss it in the water. There's a huge watery explosion.
Homeward frown. That is.
I did
just-
good.
And
You did not.
and you feel as though the crowd is just laying you down to sleep, basically, as they just caress
I
you.
remembered them.
they
Don't
don't
touch my drugs.
they don't seem phased. They just
Don't
caress
touch my drugs.
they just caress you to sleepy time. Just
I hope these tranquilizers don't interact with the Xanax I took.
Oh, boy.
oh boy. Do they have a similar effect?
Benzodiazepines are. I mean, they're all downers.
They're
Like,
downers.
Like, what
You
what kind
just
of
doubled-
tranquilizer are we using?
You just double downed?
Yeah.
What kind of tranks are they?
Horse tranks.
It's
Oh,
better
ke-
than double
ketamine
down.
and
Ketamine?
Speedball.
Special K.
Benzodiazepines and
It's the good stuff.
ketamine.
It is Feaster, though.
I know, but I'm saying
I've partied like this before.
but he already dosed up and then got dosed again. So I mean,
It's Feaster.
it is
though.
Feaster. That didn't give him disadvantage. It's just regs.
Mr. Peebers is going to
A lot of
go
articles about this. Sorry, go ahead.
into the body of Mike Feaster to ensure that his heart is still beating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Benzodiazepines
Okay,
may
well, that's
reduce
in-
the effectiveness of ketamine. The antidepressant effect thereof.
Okay.
So it takes more.
So he's safe.
So yeah, you just got regular.
My heart doesn't stop.
Yeah, you're good. Okay, so you do that, and then William, roll me that con save.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone else
on,
around you is
Robert.
going down.
I'm gonna say this one and
Robert,
one more turn, and then you're out of it. In terms of like,
I rolled 2 4s.
and you're like, I got this in the back.
5.
Just face plant.
4.
Does he pull the
He
trigger?
was the
when-
best
as
of
he's
us.
falling, yeah, does he pull the trigger as he
Launches himself up in the air. No.
into
No,
the
I-
water,
as I
into the
fall
water where
down-
the grenade is?
No. Yeah, as William falls down, he'll shout, "Don't touch his drugs. You need a warrant for that."
Because they're feds.
Okay. So down you go like a sack of potatoes.
And as we fade to black,
Yeah.
that's where we'll take a break.
And we're back. All right. Boof's passed out.
Darkness.
Charlie, you're totally fine. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna grab a gun off of William.
Okay. Yeah, you can pick up his you had a rifle?
I had a Desert Eagle. That
Oh, you had a
Easter
deagle.
yeah.
Okay.
tossed to me.
Had a deagle.
Yeah,
It's got 5 rounds left in it.
There you go. So you pick up a deagle.
yeah. And I am going. Oh fuck! I don't know who to shoot. There's so many options. I'm gonna shoot toward the dudes in the woods. I'm gonna shoot at the dudes in the woods.
Okay.
It's okay. They all work for the government.
It's true.
Yeah.
Mindless drones.
That's
I'll say minus
13.
2 because of the woods being a little bit of cover.
So it's a 13.
It will not hit in that case. So you fire into the woods. Seems like it gets really close. It hits a branch and sort of. It probably would have hit him, but because it hit a branch, it screwed it up. So close. Then they're gonna go. One of them is dead, so not as many dice as before.
No one
Come back here.
left.
No, it rolled away. That's a miss. Possible hit. Possible hit. Possible hit. Possible hit. Who's still awake?
Charlie.
Charlie and Harold.
Charlie and Harold. Okay. What's your AC?
13.
13.
You've overdosed.
So, Charlie, you're going to get hit by 2 darts. Harold, you're going to get hit by 1 dart. Roll me another con save now with disadvantage.
Double disadvantage. DC has increased.
7.
You go down. You pass out. Not with 2 darts.
It was also a 7.
Wow.
You go down as well.
AC the same. Roll the same. How in the hell?
This is a wizardry.
So you all pass out. You have no idea how much time passes. You all have very weird dreams while you're gone.
Mr. Peepers?
You are definitely dreaming about fucking Mr. Peepers. Not
That guy
fucking
fucking
Mr.
Mr.
Peepers,
No.
but you're dreaming about Mr. Peepers.
He's bringing me the 6-pack holder that I used for his tombstone back to me
Yeah.
with his flayed open flesh.
It is the hero's journey that I have made to get back to this
His
place.
half flappy head is just
And as I'm talking, the skin above my
Yeah.
head is just moving
and
as well.
the moosh keeps falling out of your tummy, sloshed on the ground.
That's right.
He's perpetually hungry in ghost form because he can't hold food.
I have
He's
all the
a
Cocoa
hunger
Puffs.
ghost.
It's okay.
He's a hungry ghost.
Yes, but you haven't had a PBR in God knows how long.
I'm trying to find it. All I have is toilet
It's
wine.
the only way to bring me back. Find that.
Injecting the corpse of Peepers with PBR.
I need 2 tall boys of PBR.
The 4-year-long dead corpse of Peepers. Okay, that's what you're dreaming about. Boof, you're dreaming about a field full of
poppies.
ticks, and you're like, Mayor, come and get these ticks, but the mayor never comes. There's no mayor to
It's
come
just
and
the
get
wind.
the ticks. It's just thousands of ticks running free, happy
Inside Boofington.
inside Boofington.
God damn it. He finally went back on his campaign promise.
That's right. The town is overrun with ticks.
Mayor Cliff! After 47 consecutive mayorships,
And you see on one of the trees, days without tick incident, and then it falls down and it's back to 0.
son of a tick.
That's what you're dreaming about. Charlie, you're at the altar. It's your wedding day.
It's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah. Except the veil is over the groom and not you, which is weird. And you flip you flip the veil back and it's Boof.
Charlie!
And he's just giving you a big old shining smile with them
Well-
cicada teeth. But they're not dead. They're alive cicadas.
I do.
Yeah, that figures. Yep.
But by the way, Mayor Cliff went back on his campaign promise.
Oh, that's the worst part of this.
the ticks.
Somebody's got to eat these
It's
ticks.
just a jar, just pouring them into your mouth.
I feel a bad ticks rising.
William,
I'm floating in a shapeless void, and the giant face of Chunk Gunderson comes towards me, and he says, Suction News 9, Chunk Gunderson here to tell you you have a little baby dick, and I never liked you.
and he just laughs.
And I cry because I know it's true.
Harold, what are you dreaming about?
I'm staring through the bushes at a wild cheetah. It
Milwaukee.
looks pounce at me at any moment.
Okay.
Where I'm gonna get that leopard skin, cheetah skin, and I'm gonna wear it like a scarf.
Okay. But you notice when the cheetah looks, it turns and looks right at you. And it's got the face of the lead singer of AC/DC.
Brian Johnson. Is that you?
And it's not making noise, but you can tell it's lip syncing all the words to Highway to Hell.
I like Bon Scott better.
And at that point, you all wake up, and you're all tied to different. Mostly, you're tied in pairs, except for Harold, because there's an odd number of you. You're tied to posts within what appears to be a kind of looks like a semi-rundown church.
Say it again.
It's a semi-rundown church, but it looks like all the pews have been removed. Only the pulpit remains.
I pulled with all my might against the post.
Okay.
No post can hold me.
You're
Not in rain, nor sleet, nor freezing.
I summon my chud rage.
sure.
Use proper squat form.
Yeah, roll strength
Okay.
to try and rip out of these very tightly bound ropes.
Surely my bonus is good enough to offset a roll of a 2.
No, doesn't even budge.
That's a 3.
And in the back of your head, you hear John Gunnarsson just snickering at you.
Son of a bitch.
Baby,
Jump. I do have a baby dick. It's true.
So yeah, you're just in the church. There's nobody else in here. All the walls, the floor, everything. You see partial wood, but there's a lot of mold overgrowing over the walls. The Jesus in the back, completely covered in mold. In fact, it looks a lot like they may have put mold on Jesus. Like covered him in it like a chia pet or some shit. It's weird.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yo.
That Jesus. He looks like a fun guy.
Moldy.
Fuck you.
Sweet moldy Jesus.
Got to be a moldy Jesus.
Jesus wrote a moose check.
One I haven't cashed quite yet. That would be a song. That would be a good song. Good
That's a good
reference.
song.
That's a good
Yeah,
song.
thank you. That's a good song from a good album.
That album is probably my favorite of theirs. It's
You
really
guys can hear outside the building. It seems like there are quite a few people outside. But nobody's in the building with you right now.
Yeah, Boof's gonna strength out of his restraints.
Okay.
With a 6.
You don't.
Who's tied with who?
It doesn't even budge.
All right.
So I will say
Oh.
the pairings, anyways. It's Boof and William and Charlie and Feaster. And then Harold is on a post by himself.
Are all my drugs gone?
All your items are gone.
Even the drugs that I've hidden
Where did you hide them?
in my butt.
It feels like they're probably still there.
Nice.
Did they take my cicada teeth?
No,
Good.
they didn't want that.
Did they take my piss helmet?
Yes, they did take your piss helmet.
Shoot.
Did they
So our hands
They
are
take
tied
I
behind
use
our
it like a
backs?
knife.
Sorry.
did they take my baby dick?
They
They didn't
replaced
want
it
that either.
Oh, good.
with a beer can.
No one ever does.
They replaced it with one of those little smokies.
I got a cyborg dick.
No, a cocktail wiener.
Opposite.
Oh no.
I'm transhuman.
But hey, at least it's flavored.
Vienna.
Like sadness.
Yeah.
So Feaster is gonna expel the emergency bottle of drugs that he has.
It's a bottle?
It's like a pill bottle,
Okay.
a cylinder,
Okay.
wrapped in a condom.
He
All
put-
right.
Do
He
you not
put
know
the
how to
tapered
smuggle
in.
drugs?
He put the tapered in.
I thought you
towards
put them
the
in
hole.
a
It's
condom.
fine.
I didn't know you put them in a pill bottle in a condom.
How are you gonna? You gotta have something solid to
I don't know.
break the sphincter wall.
Well, our hands.
That's
our
why
hands
you.
are, hands
That's why
are
you get a
behind it.
charger. You don't use a pill bottle.
I've got a shart real bad.
Feaster. It's just an old. It's an old Kodak film canister.
Like Feaster hasn't had Percocets in like
it's an
12
Altoids
hours.
case.
Yeah.
he's no longer constipated, so it's just gonna come out.
It's a bottle
All
of
over
M&Ms
the
and
back
Minis.
of Charlie.
I
So
swear.
I get the condom of drugs out.
Okay.
To
I mean, they're in your pants.
well, my hands are behind my back, right?
Yeah.
I can just dig into my pants.
Sure.
I'm gonna get it,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna
They're,
try
in, they're in your hands.
to. All right. Shit.
Yeah, that's
Are
what
these
was on
twist
there.
ties or ropes?
Ropes.
Okay.
All right. Peebers,
Yes,
I've needed your help before.
I have tried to
I need
give
it
you as
now.
much guidance as possible, and you do not do anything that I ask you to do.
I'm not getting sober.
It's the only way to truly be free.
Well, I'm gonna. Really?
Yes, sobriety and Jesus is the answer, and that is why you were led to this church.
Okay, I think I get what you're saying. I'm going to. So they have a moldy Jesus, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a pulpit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to fake, like a Baptist, like power of Christ, and start preaching about how I'm overtaken by the moldy church of he who
The
is-
moldy spirit?
the moldy spirit.
So you're going to start yelling loud enough for somebody outside the building to hear
Yes,
you.
yes.
Okay.
I am healed, brother, by the power of the moldy ghost Trinity.
The moldy ghost.
Okay.
I perform
The Father, Son, and the moldy spirit.
the Father, the Son, and the moldy ghost. And I
So-
perform with a 24.
So two people open up the front doors and walk in. They're in the full robes. You still don't see the face really,
Brothers!
and they're just like, ooga chaka, ooga.
And I just sing with them. Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka.
And they come over to you, and one kneels down. You still can't really see the face too much, but
Mm-hmm.
he reaches into a cloth sack, and he puts his thumb in there, and he's like moving it around, and he pulls it out, and it's covered in like a green something or other.
Yeah,
not
mine
sure.
too.
And he just draws
You
a
need
symbol
to
of
eat better,
of the-
Vista.
the cross on your head with what appears to be mold. Just like puts that on your face. He's just like, you understand,
I understand now.
but you must be witness.
Witness me.
No.
Mediocre.
You are not the one that must be witnessed. And they point towards Harold, and they're like, he
Oh.
must be witnessed.
Harold, no.
I don't need.
I've witnessed
Ooga
things
chaka,
before.
ooga, ooga, ooga chaka.
Yes, that is our chant. For we are the keepers of the rot.
The rod.
The rot.
The rot.
The Todd.
The Todd. Yes.
Who's
Rot-
keeping a rod? Who's
Stewart.
rod?
And so
Ooh la la.
I'm one of you, brothers.
they move over towards where Harold is, and they seemingly pull a chain out of nowhere. It's like covered up with a bunch of like mold and stuff like that, and it appears as though it opens up some sort of trap door, and they pull it open,
there-
and this like you guys are immediately hit with this very musty, mildewy smell. It's gross.
I can feel it
Is there-
inside of me, brothers.
Is there trap music coming out of the trap door?
No. There's not trap music coming out of the trap door.
I perform to love the smell
Lame.
Okay.
with a 22. I
Uh,
writhe
honestly.
in ecstasy.
good.
Like I'm on a Joel Osteen fucking
Yes.
program.
You may be good enough later to join the Keepers of the
I'm a
Rod.
survivor.
So the two of them, they lift this door up, and it's, like I said, it's gross. Everybody other than Feaster, roll me a con save.
Oh no.
5.
Okay.
22.
Okay.
16.
Okay. William?
Botched.
That row. Zombie William. Come and get me.
William, you violently vomit. I mean, just you even throw up a little bit of blood. You throw up. so hard. All over yourself. You're just coated in your own vomit. And a little blood. And you just can't stop. It just keeps on going.
And I'm tied to him. We all want him the same.
Well, he's on the other side of the pole.
Well, I understand.
So he's not
that.
throwing up on you, he's throwing up on him.
I
You can
get
smell
that,
it.
Have you guys ever thrown up so hard that like mucus comes out your eyeballs? Like
No.
the bottom of your like.
Those are called tears.
Yeah, I mean, I've had tears.
No.
I've
But
got
it's like, but it's,
thick-
it's
hold
like
on,
literally
you got,
like mucus.
you got thick tears, boy?
When you threw up real hard, yeah. It's like so like
Cry-
the,
he
water.
cries cummies.
Yeah, he cries
So like-
gummies.
so like when you get wet mouth when you're about to throw up because you drank so much.
Yeah, and your tongue gets
that
fat.
that like comes out. That
You
consistency
don't
comes out of your
get wet mouth.
eyelids.
Wet mouth is the default state.
That
You get dry
might-
mouth.
No,
No, you get that weird, like, I know what he's
Over-
after.
yeah,
over,
it's
uh,
wet mouth. Like
yeah.
you're
Over salivated.
over
It's just
salivation.
your-
but like it's
That's
this
just your
consistency.
salival glands functioning.
But they
Oh, fuck me then.
overcompensate to handle
This
all
must
the acid
is this
that
a
you're
northern
gonna.
thing?
It's a
Northern
human
aggression.
thing.
Person. It's a human thing.
So,
Well, we're all part dog down here.
so you two are over there on that pole.
Okay.
Harold, you've also thrown up on yourself. Not nearly as embarrassingly as William did. I mean, Jesus.
Well, a man must have his dignity.
You just throw up a good bit onto yourself.
not when you got a baby dick like me. I ain't got no dignity left.
And it appears as though the other person pulls from underneath the robe a bucket, and they lift the lid off of it, and it smells like rotted meat or something like that. And they pick something in their hand. It's a very deep, dark red color, and they plop it, and you just hear silence for a moment, and then a kerplunk. And then they take their hand and they rub it on the floor in a trail towards Harold. And then they just gently rub your cheeks with this gross, nasty, old, rotted meat blood. And they just rub it all over your face, but they're being very gentle about it.
No,
And-
I'm fighting them. They're wiggling my face
bite?
and trying to get
They're
at him, biting.
"It's okay."
I'm trying to gnaw at him.
It's okay. You've been
Don't
chosen.
let him wet you up, Harold.
You've been chosen.
It ain't natural, Harold. Don't let him do it.
And they just leave the room at that point. And it gets real quiet, except for this weird, deep, gurgling noise you hear coming from that hole in the floor.
Oh,
That's just Boof's tummy.
I think I shit myself.
There could be a lot of things.
Of course.
Charlie, are you still hungry? I think there's some carrots here on my shirt.
I was never hungry. I'm good.
He's gonna try to toss the pill bottle and catch it in his mouth.
Wow.
It's got your shit on it.
Oh, that
That-
come out of your butt, boy.
That's going to be a dex check.
Okay.
And a con check.
I'm going to say 2 dex checks. One to throw it, one to catch it.
Okay. I throw it with a 17.
You do a pretty good over-the-shoulder chuck.
I've done tricks with bottles before as a
I just
bartender.
did an over-the-shoulder chuck.
Come on. Come on, orange die. Fuck. 11.
So you toss it up over your shoulder, and it boops you in the nose and just falls down your chest, and it's just laying in your lap.
Oh.
You see it taunting you
God damn.
with its poop-colored orange
Maybe if I got an erection
Cup.
right now.
boing.
Good
Pop it
head.
back up.
Like a catapult. So these ropes were tied in. Are they like they're just looped around? Like
Yeah.
I could like shimmy
So
if I wanted to shimmy out of there?
it seems like it's a combination of being tied around the post while also tied around your wrists. So you may be able to shimmy. You may be able to just break your way out of it. Depends. Whatever you think you might be able to do, I will let you try it.
I want to. How thick are the ropes?
I would say they're about a inch thick.
Like nylon ropes or like big? Like I'm hauling.
Hemp.
I'm pulling a trailer.
Like a hemp
ropes.
rope.
So
Oh,
wait,
hemp.
are the
hemp
Your
posts-
ropes.
ocean rope.
the posts just go all the way up? Like, could he like try to like get up and get over it?
It looks like the posts are about 6 feet tall,
Ooh,
but you guys are sitting on the floor.
ooh.
Hmm. Okay, I would try to break out first.
Okay.
Can I do that? Okay. I'm gonna
Sure.
do
Roll a
check,
strength
right?
check. Mm-hmm.
Oh crap. 6. I'm not doing that.
No, it doesn't even budge in the slightest.
These are impenetrable ropes.
And again,
It's
you
impossible.
hear that gurgling noise coming up from the deep. And there's like a little bit of steam coming out of the hole as well.
A steam hole.
Not an iron. Just steam
It's a
doesn't make
Steve hole.
steam doesn't make
Yeah.
a noise.
Are my feet free?
Yeah.
I'm
They're
just
like
sitting
so I'm-
like
I'm-
on my butt.
yeah, you're sitting on your butt, legs straight out towards the hole.
Okay. Towards the hole.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this red junk they've made a trail of
Yeah.
to me.
You're pretty sure it's blood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man. Can I like smear it a different direction? Can I, like a cartoon? Can I get him to just follow it some other way?
I mean, are you talking about on the floor or on your face?
Sure, on the floor. I can't do anything with my face. I need my hands.
You could try. So you can basically break the
Sure,
the straight
trail.
line or something like. Yeah, you can break the trail, but that
with my feet.
yeah.
Try that. What do I need to roll for that nonsense?
I'll just say you can do it. Like you just
Oh,
you
good.
You move your feet back and forth wildly, so it's all over your feet instead of the floor.
Problem solved, everybody. Don't panic.
Yeah. What are the rest of you doing?
I vomited all my panic out. Don't worry, Harold.
You are feeling so awful right now, William.
But I already vomited all the awful out. What's the problem?
You also vomited blood, so
Oh shit, that's
not good.
unusual. That's unusual for a Thursday.
It's
It's a peptic ulcer.
yeah, he's fine. Hey, we've all known that when blood comes out of orifices, it means nothing, and we just ignore it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mike,
exactly.
Feaster, look in my mouth and tell me if
Huh?
I'm dying.
You're fine, bud.
Oh,
Looks like
good.
He's got
Thank
oatmeal
God.
around his mouth.
All right. So our hands are tied to the post. Are our feet tied to the post as well?
No.
Okay.
So
I'm
you're
gonna
sitting
try
on
and
your
take
butt,
my-
back to the post, aren't like hands tied to the post, legs straight out away from the post.
I'm gonna take I'm gonna definitely take my Air Force Ones off by pushing them off with the opposite foot.
Are you talking about shoes?
Yes, Air Force Ones are shoes, Dennis.
I
You
don't know.
fucking
Dennis,
zoomer.
come on.
Air Force One's a plane, as far as I know.
Yeah, but
Where were you in like 2005 to 2008?
Jesus Christ.
Come on.
Cal Art School and Shippensburg.
so was I.
So you should know.
Nobody wore Air Force Ones.
That's right, because they're the shoe of the working man.
See, exactly.
They have no place at a
Sure.
liberal arts school.
So you're pulling off one of your shoes.
Both of them.
Both of them. Okay, so you pull your shoes off. You just got your
And
sockies.
I don't wear socks, obviously.
Okay. All right.
So I'm gonna definitely just try and throw my feet up and over my shoulder and see if I can untie Feaster's ropes with my
You're a
my
boot.
dexterous toes. I thought I was next to Feaster and Boof.
You're on the same pole as Boof.
I do it to Boof
The
then.
next pole is Charlie and Feaster, and the next
Well,
pole
then
is
obviously I want to do the next pole because I can't just reach onto my own pole with my legs. They don't bend that way, voice in the head.
dexterity check to see if you can even get your foot over there.
I do that.
It's such a weird angle for how you're tied.
Good thing I rolled a 20.
Your foot is over by them.
Uh-huh. I use my longer than my big toe, second toe, and my big toe to grab the end of the knot and just pull.
Okay. So you're gonna try and untie a knot. You know what? Sleight of foot.
I do that.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Oh, that is a 22, sir.
What
What else you got?
You managed to untie or at least loosen the ropes of Charlie and Feaster with your toes.
Be free, my friends.
You're still
Also-
stuck.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
gonna strength out of those ropes. With a 6.
Still nothing. You guys are just really not nearly as strong as you think you are.
I really feel like I'm the only one pulling my weight here.
You're pushing
Guys.
your weight out of your mouth.
Harold, while you're there and you've wiped stuff off, you notice that coming out of the hole appears to be it almost looks like a hand, but it's very grotesque and mutated. And it's got extra digits that it's not supposed to have, and it's just covered in these bumpy, bony, fungal protrusions as it's dragging itself up and out of the hole in your direction. When it finally gets more than just the hand out, it looks as though the head itself, the bottom jaw has like separated, and it's just this big, long tongue covered in fungal like growths and spurs and shit, and it's just slathering around on the blood that's on the ground, and it doesn't seem to have eyes as it's pulling, and it's pretty big. It's like a linebacker pulling itself up out of this hole in your direction, and it's just
Coming out of my hole, and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I eat your brains. No?
okay.
Yummy, yummy.
No, that was good. That was good. I like how long you were holding that one.
I was holding on to it.
I'm gonna try to wiggle. I'm gonna continue trying to wiggle out of this
Have
thing.
at it, Hoss.
But in doing so, I'm going to yell to my friends, I'm sorry I failed you all by not getting you to Houston. But William, you can have my alligator bulletproof vest.
Oh, thank God.
Feaster can have my pith helmet.
Oh,
Piss a helmet full of piss.
thank you.
It's
I
just an
always
upside-down
wanted
fishbowl
that.
full of
Can I have
piss.
your mustache?
If it's still usable
get
after
it.
this thing eats me. Okay, I'm gonna try to wiggle with what is that, Dex?
Wiggle check.
Get
Yeah,
outta
let's go
here.
with Dex.
Will it to me? Oh, 13.
You wiggle with your darndest, but it doesn't seem to be enough to come out of these ropes. It moves a
Shimmy
little bit
moves aren't
more.
working.
It moves more than when you try to just break out of them, anyways.
Shoot.
But
Okay. I hope this thing moves slow.
Charlie and Feaster, your ropes are now loose,
Oh, fuck
as
yeah.
they've been loosened quite a bit by the toes of William.
The toes nose, baby.
The toes, no.
You cunt.
You fucking
Yeah, then I'm gonna stand up.
Okay, so you untie yourself the rest of the way. All right, and stand up.
Yeah.
And you see a very large, grotesque thing crawling its way out of the hole in the floor. I mean, it is fucking gross.
Charlie, you have to keep the devil way down the hole.
What?
I mean,
Way down
they-
in the hole.
It's the
did they
zombie
leave that
Tom
bucket?
Waits.
Zom waits.
Tom Waits!
Oh my god. You fucking. Did they leave that bucket?
No, they didn't.
Fuck. Can I get to the chain?
Yeah. I mean, the chain's just attached to the trap door. I guess you want to. Not even a trap door.
And
It's
he's
just
still
like
kind of part the way out of it.
yeah, he's halfway
Not
out of it.
really. Feaster, come grab his chain.
Hmm?
Come grab his chain. Pay attention.
He's just staring at his crotch.
Trying to get
What?
them drugs.
You can stand up. We're untied. Come and grab this chain.
I'm sure Boof and I could help if you would untie us as well.
Yeah, fuck Feaster. I go and untie Boofin.
I'm
Wait.
gonna strength out. 6.
I
Okay.
untie them.
All right.
Oh!
So you untie them. All right.
Feaster takes his drugs.
Okay. Feaster, you take your drugs. The thing in the cellar has moved 3/4 of the way out and has now basically gotten hold of the tootsies of Harold. And the tongue is just slathering its way around the legs. And you notice that when the tongue like touches your legs, it's just like eating away at the clothing, and it's tearing off bits of, like, it almost seems like the tongue itself is barbed because it's just ripping pieces of flesh off as it's just slathering around. It's weird because it feels wet, but when the tongue moves away, it's just like barren flesh because it's ripped it off. So now your legs are bleeding profusely.
Like a cat.
Yeah,
Big angry
barbed
cat.
a big angry cat.
Cats have famously bleeding legs.
Yeah.
Wait, what? No, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's what you meant.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cat's
Yeah.
bleeding legs.
So yeah, it's currently just licking around your legs right now while continuing to move further and further up your body.
I spit on it.
Sure, you
Can't
do.
take me without a fight.
You spit on it, and you notice that the missing eyes and the head just slowly rotates up towards your face.
Oh,
And the-
no.
And the tongue is just very slowly working its way up your legs.
Take care of the car, fellas.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
Whose initiative is it?
Running.
I'm going with Charlie to help to grab that chain.
Okay.
No, I think it's too late, buddy. I
Nope.
think we should
He
go.
doesn't have enough.
I think
He
it's-
got
As
no
long as
legs.
as long as there's a head, there's a chance.
I don't, thank you.
I think it's
How are
time
y'all
to
going to
get-
drive to Houston without a
We can
driver?
put his head in one of them snow globes. And it'll be fine, just like in Futurama. Remember Futurama?
Dr. Harold will break it to you, but
Do you
like
remember? I
anybody can
remember.
drive a stick.
Remember the conservative voice of Matt Greening? Did I misunderstand that show? Was it different? I don't
Were they
remember.
joking?
It's been 4 years.
It was real.
I thought it was a kind of tongue-in-cheek kind of thing.
Well, there's about to be a tongue in a cheek.
Oh no.
Are we making out? Who's making out? Am I making out with?
Yeah, I'm making out with this escape plan, and I'm getting the fuck out of here.
So are you going
Where
out the
are you
front
leaving
door,
me?
or
No, I'm
you
going
can't
out
have
the,
my pith
I'm
helmet.
going out the back door.
okay? There's not a back door, but there are, windows.
Yeah,
stained glass. and
I'll throw a pew out the window.
There's no pews. Remember, it's empty.
I'll pee.
The
I'll
pulpit.
I'll take a swamp rock and I'll throw it through the window. No, there's a pulpit or
There's
an
a
altar?
Is the?
All right, so yeah, I'll take that and I'll throw it out the window.
Okay.
I will assist
And then
him.
I'll take moldy Jesus off the wall and put him up against the wall like a ladder, since there's like a cross. And
Sure.
I can just
Moldy Jesus
Scold-
gonna be there.
Scoldy
Okay.
gonna be out of here.
So you crawl your way or climb your way out of the window and out into freedom.
Moldy Jesus
Let's go with
saves.
William. What are you doing?
I was assisting Boof with throwing that holy man's altar through the very intricate stained glass windows, and I'm probably okay with that in the moment. Because I am a moral hypocrite and an intellectual coward. So I will hop through the window with him and abandon my religion.
Okay. Charlie.
Is there any sort of weapon, anything?
There's
around?
nothing in this room other than the
Nothing
pulpit
in
that
this room.
is now out of the room.
Well, fuck.
There is Jesus who's
Um,
propped up against the wall.
Jesus is still here. He will never abandon you.
I need Jesus to elevate myself.
Don't we
through the
all?
window.
Okay.
So I am going to crawl up over Jesus's moldy body and say, I'm really sorry, Harold, but you did stab me. And get out the window.
That was an accident. Didn't mean to stab you. You can have the spear.
Okay. So you just boop pop out.
Yeah.
Feaster, you're the only one left in the room with Harold.
Fisher looks up from his handful of drugs that he.
You
Oh,
did a good job to find Jesus.
What type of drugs are those?
it was a cocktail.
Can you have a bad trip from a cocktail?
Not,
No, it
not
was,
from
none
the
of them were
pills.
hallucinogens. It
Yeah.
was
Okay.
just Adderall and Percocet and Xanax
Okay.
all together.
Speedball.
Okay.
Yeah.
A prescription speedball.
Looks around. He sees Harold getting licked to death, and he sees the pulpit through the window and the moldy Jesus. He looks around. He doesn't see any believers, but sings anyway. Moldy Jesus gonna be there. He gonna be there soon. Moldy Jesus gonna be there. He gonna be there soon. It's loading.
So while you serenade from the top of
And
the
then
cross,
exit, yeah.
yeah. So this creature
Cover us.
continues to crawl its way up the body of Harold. And Harold, you're looking into the absolutely horrifying, half-rotted, half-molded face of this thing, and the tongue slowly snakes its way, like, over your cheek, tearing off the flesh, and it wraps its way around your head and just keeps moving up and down, pulling your face slowly off until it's just the musculature and bits of bone sticking out.
Hey, give me
Do I
that
have
scream
enough
while that
wherewithal to yell to everyone? You all have plenty of gas. I'm sorry.
Sure.
Aw.
And
I have to clean my conscience before I die.
sure. And so it's licked off most of the flesh on your face until it basically opens up that gaping mouth hole and slowly inserts your entire head into its mouth, and you can slowly feel your entire face and head dissolve into a gooey substance.
What about
which
the
is
eyeballs?
100%. That's the first
Yeah,
thing that goes is the eyeball.
They get sloshy first.
They get real sloshy and they just liquefy and fall out of your head and then immediately get slurped up into this creature. And you die very slowly and painfully as it slowly sucks your head right off of your body, and then probably most likely after you're no longer amongst the living, digesting the rest of your body before making its way back into its little hole.
As Feaster jumps out of the window, he also grabs the helmet of Harold.
It's not in the room.
Oh.
You don't know where any of your stuff is.
Okay.
None
He
of
said he
you
willed
guys
his
have
helmet to me.
I did will it to you, but
Gotta keep my eyes. Gotta keep them wide open. So I can see my Lord. Gonna watch the horizon.
And as you leap out of the window and Harold is slowly digested to death, that's what we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
Jesus gonna be here.
You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botch was brought to you by the Patreon producers, His Lord and Majesty Big Jim, the Nuck, Big John, Lord Chronic, Skinner, God King Shanda Panda,
Moldy Jesus gonna be here for her too.
B-Mail, Zuchari, Gamers Galaxy, Disgruntled Furniture, Snuggler Supreme, Chris Finelli, Sonata Mag, and Bread2287. You want to support the show? You can do so over at patreon.com/botchpodcast and support where you can. $3 in the Discord, $5 are those exclusive episodes. And so thank you, Kage
Kage Kishi.
Kishi.
Kage Kishi.
Put
Is
some
that
respect on their name.
Kage Kishi.
You are this week's
No, hold on. Fuck off.
lone survivor.
No, chill your tits.
No?
You are a new patron. Thank you,
Fuck
Kage
yeah.
Kishi.
Yeah.
You want to support the show? You can do so without using money by leaving us a 5-star review on iTunes. Thank you to our newest 5-starer.
Scott Beowulf, 1979. Review 9/9/2021. Just awesome. Title complete. The only D&D podcast you'll need! Exclamation point.
Thank you to Gozer for our intro and outro music. More of them at tiny.cc/Gozer. Thank you to Emily Swan for our album art. You can support her all over the internet at a swan named Emily. We salute you.
Kage Kishi.
No, it's Big Jim.
Nope. Big Jim 5. You are this episode's
Lone
Survivor.
Star.
No one gives me raspberry. But Big Jim.
Steve from H&H and Two Dorks.
That one.
That's right.
Horseshoes and hand jobs?
Yes.
Nice.
That's the one.
Hand jobs with hand grenades.
hand jobs with hand grenades.
That's the OnlyFans account.
Hey.
Man, thank you so much for wasting your night and coming and hanging out with us.
This is a joy every time y'all have me come hang out. I have an absolute blast. So thank you. Thank you for inviting me again. I hope to come back.
Well,
I hope you come back as well.
we'll see.
I mean, Harold's dead, so.
Moldy
Yeah.
Jesus
Well, I
gonna
mean-
be here.
Jenna just put her fucking
Yeah.
foot down.
Yeah,
you
stabbed me
stabbed me. He ain't coming back. Where?
As Stephen King said, sometimes they come back.
Where can
Again.
where can people
Again.
find you, Steve?
People can find our stuff over there at twitch.tv/2dorkstv, where we do a little bit of streaming, namely our show, Horseshoes and Hand Grenades, a podcast you can download later if you want. But join the chat live every Thursday at 8:30 p.m., 8:30 or 9 p.m. because we're consistent.
wow.
And that's it. That's the jam.
Heck yeah. And as always,
When the 5-chambered baboon heart that was installed in your chest when you were 14 isn't quite enough to overcome the poison shot into you by a moldy Jesus cult, and your driver is eaten by an unhinged jaw zombie, pray to Botched, and we'll hear you.
we'll see you next week, nerds.
All right, we'll stop it there.
Moldy
Fuck that.
Jesus. Moldy Jesus gonna
He's
be
gonna
here.
get ya.
It's gonna be here soon.
Well, I've got myself, keep myself faithful.
Shall we say thank
got
you
to
to
be
those
so
in chat?
good.
Thank you to Two Dorks TV. About W. Alley Sack, another TV viewer.
Oh, hold on. Allie Snack
Allie
is
Sack
here?
no,
was here?
Alley Sack.
I know. That's my
Oh.
Allie snack.
Oh, okay.
She's here.
Allie Sack?
Hi, Allie.
Alley_Sack.
Allie, we love you.
Except for drinking.
Another TV viewer. Atmospheric Fury. Big Jim.
So was that one hard to read?
No, I just burped.
Big Jim.
Code Enough. Commander Root. Arabs. Ergota.
God damn it.
Forging Winton. Kage Kishi. Caxips 06. Kit Kat the Cat Cat. Lana Ray. Lost Limey. Minstrel of Many. Sonata Mag and Steve H&H. Thank you. Listen, it's spelled Arabs. I don't know what you want from me. That's just how it's spelled. Learned a valuable lesson tonight. If you drink a Truly's strawberry lemonade and then immediately follow it up with a twisted tea half and half, it tastes like Old Bay.
There's no S
You've
at the end
said
of
that
Truly.
before.
I know, it
You've
went
said
away,
that
though.
Before.
It went away this time.
No, you said that,
That last time it didn't.
You said last time you got a twisted tea. It tasted like
Not the last time, but one of the times.
Why do you say Trulies and not Twisted Teas?
What?
Do you say J.C. Penney's?
Maybe.
You
Jock
piece of
pennies.
shit.
It's pronounced jock pennies.
Shock
There's no
pennies.
covered in cans
What
of
if you're
food.
talking about more than one of them?
Spoiler alerts. No
But strangely enough, he says Dillard.
And I'm not coming out until this is all over.
I kid you not, my father-in-law says everything plural. Blockbusters, Kroger's, Harris, gets
Oh,
a whole
dude,
jam.
Yeah.
Except
Oh.
for Netflix, he says Netflix, and it makes me insane.
That's amazing.
Goddamn Netflix.
Makes me crazy.
I seen it on the Netflix.
It was on Netflix. This is the next.
Someone I used to know.
You seen that new Marvel show they're streaming on the Disney Plus?
What?
And I have free cum. So much what
Someone
about
I
his
used
spot
to
where he
know.
go? Still in I wanna walk through the empty streets, feel something constant under my feet. All the news reports recommend that I stay indoors. because the air outside will make ourselves dividing at alarming rate, till our cells simply can't hold our insides in, and that's when we'll explode. And it won't be a pretty sight.
Moosh. Moosh, 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 moosh.
That actually wasn't Yoshi. That was Danny.
So
that's when the bodies finally go.
No, 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 no.
Apparently, there was a new trailer for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Didn't see
Yeah,
Oh, I
and
haven't
people
seen
have,
it yet.
and people have already
So
figured
that's
out
when the
that
bodies
they
finally go.
masked out Tobey Maguire and/or Andrew Garfield from it.
They're not in it. Don't get your hopes up.
Toby McGuire.
Nope. There is
My
a
hopes are
scene
low.
where the lizard is in it,
Oh,
and
I like Lizard.
he gets hit by something invisible in the trailer. So they masked out a character.
Huh.
Hopefully
Good
it's
for them.
Daredevil. Hopefully it's Daredevil.
Oh,
Did they
that'll
keep
be
the
hopefully-
Netflix Daredevil or no?
Charlie Cox.
they
yeah.
did say
Yeah.
they're going to
If
be
it's-
making another one.
If it's not Charlie Cox, then they can go fuck themselves. I'm canceling
he's
my
great.
Disney Plus subscription.
He's awesome. He is not the problem.
He's
With
really, really good.
what happened with the Netflix attempt.
Neither was the Kingpin actor.
There was
He's also
really
Oh,
not.
he was so
there
good.
was not a lot wrong with the season 2 was the weakest, and only the second half of season 2. Yeah, I'd be down with John Bernthal Punisher too. He was great.
He great too.
Casting is
If
top
he wants
notch.
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, the problem with the shows was they just didn't have that sweet Disney money
That
because
they
they were
didn't
running
have the
under-
budget.
Well, also,
Man, the
Danny.
writing was there though, man.
Danny
Yeah.
Rand sucked.
Danny Rand was
but
poop.
Danny Rand only had like
Oh.
10 hours before they started shooting to
I know.
do
And
anything.
And Danny Rand was in fucking Daredevil. So what the fuck are y'all talking about?
I know. I'm just saying in
But
general.
like literally, they
Yeah,
fucked
they didn't
over-
hire a
Ayn Rand was not in
choreographer.
Daredevil, you
I
fucks.
guess.
They didn't have a choreographer for Iron Fist, and that's why it was awful. Because the whole point is a
This is
kung fu
temptation,
show.
Luke Cage was okay.
Luke Cage was okay.
It was okay.
I never saw the second season.
It's okay.
It's not-
The villain's okay.
I skipped most of it because everybody kept saying it's okay, so I just didn't put any of those shows at my
It
my
was.
priority
worth the
list.
hotness though, so that's nice.
Yeah.
I think if you have to watch 4 seasons of Netflix, you watch all 3 seasons of Daredevil and season 1 of Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hard song.
And skip everything else.
Well,
And
you
everything
can,
else
you can
is
watch Punisher.
I love John Bernthal. Like he's the man. I didn't
He was
watch
a lot
Punisher,
better in
but-
Daredevil, or Daredevil was a
definitely-
lot better written than Punisher.
Walking
was.
Dead.
It was.
Season 2, yeah.
I feel like by then they kind of knew they were on the
I'm
outs
trying to
with the
protect
Netflix.
us, Rick.
You got it.
Gonna protect us by fucking your wife.
I thought you were
This
dead.
farm isn't gonna protect itself.
Now I shoot yourself in the head.
I shot that child to protect us. I fucked your wife to protect
It's
us.
us.
I
You
mean,
don't
that freak out-
understand what's going on here.
That freak out at the bar though is some top notch, like tense junk in season 2 of The Walking Dead. Like that was pinnacle for me. And then after that, I'm just like, how's there so much people drama? Where are the zombies?
Yeah, that's that's his problem. Like he writes some,
Hot
like,
take:
really
Shane
great
was
action,
right in that scene.
and then he does like a fucking drama, like a what do you call it?
Well,
Days of Our Lives.
this soap
Yes.
operas.
Soap opera
with
there it
zombies.
is. Yeah, but with
Nothing
zombies.
happens
Yeah,
till episode 8.
yeah.
There you then things.
I think it
happen.
was like a success problem. Like he was like, I didn't think it was gonna get this. I have to keep
Moosh,
writing.
moosh, 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 moosh. I can't say moosh quick enough to do the Walking Dead thing with it.
Moo. Moosh, 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 moosh,
Moosh, moosh, moosh, moosh, moosh, moosh, moosh, moosh, moosh, moosh,
That's-
moosh.
Game of moosh.
That's Game of Moosh.
Moosh of Thrones.
I will
Those
sit
Walking
upon the
Dead
moosh throne
people.
as
The
my
same thing.
grandfather did before me.
the same.
I will now order 10 pizzas.
Moosh, moosh. I thought I heard her calling my name now. Moosh, moosh.
A little bit more.
All right.
All right, everyone.
Yeah, I gotta pee. Fuck you
Yep.
guys.
Hey, you know what? Before we end stream,
Thanks for the
Get to
train.
me.
holy fuck, that was a heavy train. Heavy train, guys.
Gravy train.
Oh my
All of it
God.
was
Yeah,
appreciated.
holy shit, guys. Thank you, all of y'all.
Yeah, thank you.
Steven
Yeah.
from H&H, thank you so much. Everybody follow Two Dorks TV on Twitch. He's good people and Smashy is there.
Y'all are good. She says hi, by the way. She texted me. She said, "Tell everyone I said hi and I missed them."
Aw.
Respond back to her in 3 hours that we also miss her.
I'll start a text. I'll say, "Hey, they said," and I'll wait about 30 minutes. Then I'll
said.
text the rest.
Who?
Whom?
Whom?
All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Good night.
See ya.
Watch me stream tomorrow.
Bye.
I'm gonna
Bye.
play ranked TFT because I'm an asshole.
Tell me when we're not live anymore.